Today we have the pleasure of meeting with Jeffrey Gitomer. Jeffrey Gitomer is the author of The Little Red Book of Selling.
The fastest selling sales book of all time.
It sold over, what, 3 million copies?
1 million copies domestically and about 5 million globally.
You also have another book that is a huge bestseller, which is the Sales Bible.
That was actually published by William Morrow in 1994, and I've rewritten it 3 times.
That leads me actually to the first question. What I like about your books, they're designed in a way that they really command attention. How do you brand yourself, Jeffrey?
I brand myself daily and I brand myself consistently. Branding is not just a matter of getting your message out. It's getting your message out with value and getting your message out consistently. Salespeople think that they live in a vacuum. They get ready for the sales call. They Google the person that they're going to meet. They Google the company that they're going to meet, and then they get all their little kit together and they go to their meeting. Meanwhile, dude, the customer is Googling you. He's looking you up on LinkedIn. He's seeing if you have a Twitter account. He's checking you out on Facebook to see if you have pictures of you naked on a weekend party. He's seeing if you have an Instagram account. He's seeing if you have a blog, and he's seeing if you have a YouTube channel. And you can't stop that customer. If the guy walks in, if the salesperson walks in like an idiot and says, let me tell you a little bit about, the customer's going to say, pal, I already know that. I Googled you way before you got here. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something about how I win if I buy your stuff. Tell me something about the value of doing business with you, not a bunch of crap that I can learn in 2 seconds about you.
How should salespeople go about branding themselves, let's say on LinkedIn?
The first thing they have to do is create 501 contacts. Because if you have less than 500, you look like you're not really doing it right. The second thing they have to do is post something that someone would send to their contacts.
How great is your voicemail message? I guarantee you it's somewhere between it sucks and it's a disgrace. And if you spend as much time on your voicemail as you did watching some television rerun, you could be a sales superstar.
The nicest compliment that I get every day, and I get somewhere between 10 and 25 a day, people that have reposted my information to all of their contacts. LinkedIn is part of branding. It's also part of reputation and part of recognition. But you have to have that message out there, and it can't be a sales message. It has to be something that your customers can use or keep or pass on to someone else.
So what you're saying is that salespeople need to brand themselves. They need to have a social presence.
Right. People think, oh, my company will brand me. That's a bunch of crap, because the company right now is only thinking about themselves. The salesperson needs to think about himself or herself, because at some point they're going to leave their job. And the word resume is dead. There's no such thing as a resume anymore. If I'm an HR person, I'm going to look you up on Facebook. I'm going to look you up on, I'm going to Google you. I'm not going to ask for your resume about how your high school gym teacher really liked you because you were a good guy.
Interviewers are not going to look at a resume. They may look at a video of yours.
Your resume is online. It's your Twitter. It's your LinkedIn. You know, it's already posted there. Who has endorsed you? Who has referred you? Who's written a letter about you that's absolutely unbelievable? If I'm an interviewer, I only want to talk to 5 people, your customers.
Let's talk about how salespeople need to adapt in order to be more effective.
What you have to do is start to think about it in terms of how can you serve your customer better.